Well, we are here to remind you that we want you to stay where you are best and most comfortable, because this country is not about a decentralized, heavily urbanized environment, but it is one about holistic development from St. Lucie to St. Philip, from St. James to St. John and St. Joseph. And I give you the commitment as Prime Minister of this nation that as long as this government is in office, we will continue on the journey of the decentralization of services, bringing services to you, the people of St. Joseph, to you, the people of St. Andrew, to you, the people of St. Lucie, to you, the people of St. John, to you, the people of St. Peter, to you, the people of St. Philip, to you, the people of St. Thomas, to the people of St. George, which is more suburban and than it has ever been in recent times. But these rural parishes that have felt for too long that they have been forgotten must now be able to stand up and command the services, including housing, by the way, which we will continue to do.
There was a dream of what we in the country deserved. There was a dream of what this facility could be. A facility with the most commanding view of the coast on one side and of inland Barbados on the other. And Minister Bostic committed there and then that he would put it right. And I despaired in 2019 when he said he couldn't find the finances. And I despaired in 2020 when he still couldn't find the finances. But now with the mask off, you can see the absolute delight on my face, because for the first time in many years, my constituents now have at the top of Horse Hill a medical facility of which they can be proud.
We have outfitted this clinic with 6 computers. We've upgraded the telephone system. They have printer and everything in here, so that we are now going to digitize the records and everything in relation to this outpatient clinic. You'll be able to make appointments online because we now have the facility here to be able to do that. That will improve a lot of things for the persons, the clients who utilize the services. And I know that the outpatient clinic was offered services for about 2 days a week, maybe sometimes 3. And I give you the assurance that we will have to start with that initially, but the intention of the Ministry of Health and Wellness, we can't have such a nice facility and keep it closed 3 days and only open 2 during the week. So we intend to offer services on a daily basis at this facility. The same way we hope to do so in St. Joseph. It is not all going to happen at once because, for one thing, as you know, the 2 clinics are served by Morris Bayer Polyclinic and Eunice Gibson. And those polyclinics are heavily involved with the vaccination program at this point in time. So once we get settled, we will upgrade the services and we will extend the days and the hours for services here so that you have a lot more services.
If ever there was a need for the world to stand up and recognize that we need a global summit for coordinated action with respect to how we treat to the COVID pandemic, how we treat to the equitable distribution of vaccines, how we treat to the restricted movement of people and countries in a coordinated way to give the global community the best chance of putting this behind us. In the spring meetings that just concluded, the World Bank and the IMF, we were clear that there is going to be no serious global recovery economically until we wrestle COVID-19 to the ground.
Here we are one more time as we continue in our advance, in our fight against COVID and in our quest to vaccinate every single person in this island or on this island, and also our quest to reach herd immunity, which is the first thing that we want to be able to do. So today, we take 33,600 steps further as we receive 33,600 vaccines. I know that the government of Barbados has done everything possible to ensure that we have enough vaccines available for everyone on island. It has not been easy, it has been very challenging. And this is because we do believe that this is now the ultimate measure that we can employ to ensure that we are safe and that we can get back to a state of normalcy.
And therefore, sir, we create, sir, a seasonal license, and that seasonal license, sir, will be available for the sum of $500. And, sir, it lasts for 3 months maximum. For 3 months maximum. And therefore, we begin a process that is much needed in Barbados, where if you're an event promoter, sir, you have some certainty, you can do what you have to do. If you want a license for 2 weeks, take it for 2 weeks. If you want a license for 2 months, get it for 2 months. If you want a license for 2 days, get it for 2 days. You have access under the season to a license for the whole season up to the period of 3 months.
The idea is the enjoyment of the tranquil Bajan breezes that we all know and love. The Hope Premium Project has been created to encourage persons within the middle income strata to own land and house at an affordable cost. It is a grand opportunity for young professionals earning between $4,000 per month to own a piece of the rock with a home in a comfortable environment. This development features 267 homes starting from $265, between $4,000 and $8,000. Although Hope Premium is not strictly connected with our company Home Ownership Providing Energy Inc., we called this venture Hope Premium. This is just not to reflect the kind of brand and quality we expect or the higher cost of the homes because of the higher income bracket, but to remind you that we're in the business of making your desires a reality when it comes to housing Barbadians.